That's dish soap. Those ones there. This will not let me zoom. There we go. I don't know what that is. So there's more of them there. But everything here has been kind of hit, but it's really only been hit to draw a circle around this. And then they were all over it. They've since gone in. I mean, this edge piece of the laminate floor was never fully in, so I don't know if I've got burrow underneath there or what's going on. So they've basically been encircled here. And I went on a vacuum cleaner rampage, sucked them all down the hose, and then had to empty the catcher twice. I want to say 100 or 200 of the males that are looking for other queen nests to mate with. I got a ton of them, and all of these traps had ants all over them getting food, taking it back. So supposedly over the next couple of days, it'll lessen. But in the meantime, I've also kind of corralled their access to the inside of the house to a few places where there's easy access to this food, and then completely walled them off. They will not cross the soap lines. It's toxic, as you can see. I didn't squirt on ants. These ants tried to crawl over it and died. And here, after the vacuum rampage, there's still quite a few. Now these ones here are moving. I think for now, oh, look at that. Well, whatever unique kind that is, we should definitely kill it. Because that's probably it. I don't know, maybe that's a queen. But anyways. So, oh, there they are back out. These ones here are basically gone for now. So we'll move this back over here. There we go. I just took out a whole bunch of recons, male maters, in the kitchen. And anyways, as you can see, everyone's corralled off. You basically can't get anywhere. And why would you ever want to go anywhere? Because there's food right here. But all the ones that were sent out that never, ever came back. So yeah, they all went out by the cat litter pile at the edge of the yard. And most of them were just whirled about endlessly. And so I have no freaking clue what the air in here smells like to the ants as far as the pheromone goes. They're definitely acting different now than they were. Everyone's getting sick. If this was humans, it'd be a war crime. As for this area, I ended up vacuuming right there after they all kind of, I don't know, I got a bunch of them. But everybody already gotten off the food and gone in. But this was not an optimal location, and the soap went a little more than I thought it would when I was drawing the line. The cool thing about this is that when it's time to, like when they're all done and gone, I basically vacuum up everything that's dry, and then everything that remains is effectively a nice smelling, good cleansing detergent to help wash all the surfaces with water and then mop it up. So yeah, this is a separate colony from the one under the other door, for sure. I think we're definitely panicked, which is cool. Everything seems palatable to them, but everything that they take back to the nest just makes everyone sick and die. My screen has quit updating, but I believe this is still recording. So, as you can see, I've got a line drawn here as well that has claimed a few, and they're still looking about the food supply. Like, hey, there's this food right here. Cool, we're good. There's really nowhere else to go. The gulag. I don't know if you can see in there or not. So, after all this happens, I'm going to be pouring a solution of borax and water down into the pipe with the mud cast in it. It is probably the original nest. And I'm going to let the water and borax soak down, and I'm going to poke a hole straight all the way down so that it can get all the way down. And that's going to basically make that whole thing completely uninhabitable. And it should kill anyone that comes in contact with it. That's the thing, is that if any of this is diatomaceous or borax that they're eating and taking back, this all abrades their shells, and it gets all over everything like glitter in their burrow or whatever, their lair, the nest. And there's a whole bunch of borax down in there already. And so eventually it's going to the whole thing's going to be uninhabitable to ants or most insects. That's right, guys. Easy living right there. Why would you even want to bother? And yeah, you can see right here, there's something else here, and they can get into that, but all the people that go beyond, they go in the cinnamon. And here we have some floaters. Everybody was clearly attracted by what seems to be some really decrepit cat vomit as well. Everything that seems liquid here is soap. Again, once this is all picked up and vacuumed and everything else, it's just a matter of mopping. And any cinnamon residue also just makes it harder for ants to want to be in the area. Eventually, I think they'll probably mark it in some way and leave, I'm hoping. But hundreds and hundreds, maybe even hundreds of ants. All the wingy maters have perished, while all the little food guys have had stuff to take back to the nest and kill the queen. And this access point remains blocked. They have done nothing back here since that great destruction. All the bodies still lay strewn about. Shaddai Baltar Hamiforash.